Hafidades and Mananasi Juas, many of God's blessings to all of you folks here. This morning, we are here with our good friends from the Japan Club of Guam, as well as the Japan Consulate in Agana, recognizing the 50th year anniversary of the Japan Club of Guam. Thank you all for joining us here this morning for this resolution presentation. And we are happy to recognize an organization that has been part of our community for 50 years. And joining me here this morning, ladies and gentlemen, is the Speaker of the 36th Guam Legislature, Speaker Therese Terlahi. And also joining me here this morning is the Legislative Secretary, Senator Amanda Shelton. And usually when we do a resolution presentation, we like to just give a summary. But I felt it very important that because the Japan Club of Guam has been here for 5 decades, I think it's important that the people of Guam, the listening audience from just Guam and all around the world who get a chance to hear us, because this is going on live stream, we're going to go ahead and do an official reading. I'll ask the speaker to read half of the resolution, and then the legislative secretary to do her duty to read the rest of the resolution, and then I'll do the official presentation. Okay? With that being said, on behalf of the 36th Guam Legislature, we present Resolution 483-36 LS as introduced by myself, Vice Speaker Tina Rose Muña Barnes, Speaker Therese Terlahi, Legislative Secretary Amanda Shelton, Senators Joseph Agustin, Senator Mary Camacho Torres, Senator Frank Blas Jr., in addition to the rest of the members of the 36th Guam Legislature, and this is relative to recognizing the Japan Club of Guam for their invaluable contribution and continued service to our island community, and congratulating them on the occasion of their 50th year anniversary. Speaker, please.
Be it resolved by Eminent 36 na Legislature Guahan, whereas the Japan Club of Guam was established on August 17, 1972, with the purpose of fostering mutual friendship among its members, cultivating knowledge, promoting welfare, promoting goodwill between Japan and Guam, and contributing to the local community. During the 50 years since its founding, the Japan Club of Guam has been actively engaged in our island community, providing educational opportunities and cultural engagement, as well as volunteering at various community events. And whereas some of the notable educational accomplishments of the Japan Club of Guam are the establishment of the Japanese Supplementary School of Guam in March 1973, and the founding of the Japan School of Guam on April 1, 1989. The schools provide Japanese language lessons and nurture individual children with different capabilities, enriching their minds, strengthening their bodies and souls, and developing their character in an international educational setting. And in April 1990, the students of the Japanese School of Guam moved into their newly constructed school building located at Terrace Street in Manila. And whereas students at the Japanese Supplementary School total 65 from preschool to middle school, 9th grade, and the Japanese language class and the Japanese School of Guam total 57 elementary students from kinder to 6th grade, and middle school students from 7th to 9th grade. And whereas at the center of the mission of the Japan Club of Guam is sharing Japanese culture and fostering friendships with the community of Guam, the Japan Autumn Festival, or Akimatsuri, under the slogan of "For Children and Cultural Exchange with the People of Guam," bridges our communities together, allowing the people to see and take part in the Japanese culture. And the Autumn Festival is an event many in our community have enjoyed and look forward to each year. And whereas during the Autumn Festival, the Japan Club of Guam welcomes the community to traditional Japanese festival food booths and festival games such as goldfish scooping and performances of traditional performing arts that are commonly found at autumn festivals in Japan. More importantly, the events culminate with 2 big wa ceremonies during the autumn festival. First is the Bon Odori, accompanied by the sound of real taiko drums that have been going on since the first autumn festival. Nowadays, not only Japanese, but also many people from Guam participate. The Bon Odori, where people dance together in a large circle, deepens the ties with the community. And second is the portable shrine. Washoi means carrying harmony, carrying peace, with the spirit of harmony with the local people. And whereas due to the COVID pandemic, the annual Autumn Festival was temporarily halted for 2 years, and the 41st Autumn Festival returned to Ipao Beach Park on November 19, 2022 with great success, welcoming thousands of visitors once again.
Whereas the Japan Club of Guam also hosts an arts and crafts fair at Guam hotels for the purpose of deepening the understanding of traditional Japanese culture and performing arts among the local community. And every year, over 3,000 people visit the venue and enjoy the art of the tea ceremony hosted by the Consulate General of Japan, calligraphy and Japanese dance and Aikido demonstration. In addition, many exhibits, such as the traditional Japanese works and handicrafts, such as quilts, fill the venue, and many visitors come from Japan, as well as the local Chamorros, Filipinos, Koreans, and Chinese to experience Japanese culture. And whereas more recently, in February 2022, the Japan Club of Guam presented the Japan Cultural Exploration of Guam 2022, a 30-minute television segment featuring interviews with Mr. Frank S.N. Shimizu, Mr. Gil Shinohara, Mr. Frank Ishizaki, sharing their Chamorro Japanese family lineage dating back to the end of the 19th century. And Governor Lourdes Leon Guerrero and Lieutenant Governor Joshua Tenorio spoke on the topic of Japan, Guam, and me. And whereas the Japan Club of Guam hosts a charity golf tournament every year to support the Japanese schools as well as to help typhoon victims, with donations made to the American Red Cross and others. And this year of 2022, it will be the 45th time they have hosted the charity golf tournament without canceling the event despite the pandemic. Whereas the Japan Club of Guam also participates in Government of Guam projects, such as the Coastal Cleanup, the U.S.-Japan Joint Memorial Service with the presence of the Most Reverend Michael Burns, Archbishop of Agana, and in July, the Japan Club of Guam, in conjunction with the South Pacific Memorial Association and the Peace Ring of Guam, Incorporated, conducted a cleanup and offered flowers at the Chiguyan Memorial Park located near Anderson Air Force Base, at the War of the Pacific Memorial Park, and at the Hoggett Village War Memorial Park, where many participants put their hands together in prayer with the hopes of no more war and permanent peace. And in 2021, the cleanup was held with the largest number of participants ever gathered despite the COVID-19 pandemic. Whereas the Japan Club of Guam continues to hold gatherings to bring the Japanese community of Guam together, and they often hold Halloween parties for the students at the Japanese school and supplementary school, where the kids and their parents enjoy themselves with a costume parade, a costume contest, and raffle drawings. The Japan Club of Guam also hosts New Year's Day celebrations with the Japanese community, along with the Consulate General of Japan. And whereas today, the Japan Club of Guam has 800 members, which includes 74 corporations, 111 individuals, and 3 associate members. Now therefore, be it resolved that Iminai Trantai Sais na Legislature in Guahan does hereby, on behalf of the people of Guam, recognize the Japan Club of Guam for their invaluable contributions and continued service to our island community, and congratulate them on the occasion of their 50th year anniversary. And be it further resolved that the Speaker certify and the Legislative Secretary attest to the adoption hereof, and that copies of the same be thereafter transmitted to the Honorable Kobayashi Toshiaki, Consul General of Japan in Haggadah, to the Honorable Hayashi Yoshimasa, Japan Minister for Foreign Affairs, To the Honorable Nagaoka Keiko, Japan Minister of Education, Culture, Sports, Science, and Technology, Mr. Carl T.C. Gutierrez, President, Guam Visitors Bureau, Mrs. Mary Rhodes, President, Guam Hotel and Restaurant Association, Mr. Kamimori Hiroari, President, Japan Guam Travel Association, to Mr. Aoki Kazumi, President, Japan Club of Guam, to Mr. Takagi Hidenobu, Past President, Japan Club of Guam, to Mr. Sekiguchi Yuji, Past President, Japan Club of Guam, to Mr. Sato Mitsuo, Past President, Japan Club of Guam, to Mr. Frank S.N. Shimizu, Chairman, Guam Nikkei Association, Mr. Carl Soto, President, Guam Nikkei Association, Mr. Monty Mesa, Past President, Guam Nikkei Association, Mrs. Monica Okada, Past President, Guam Nikkei Association, Mrs. Pauline Okada, Past President, Guam Nikkei Association, and to the Honorable Lourdes A. Leon Guerrero, E. Magahagan Guahan. This resolution was duly and regularly adopted on this day of December 2022, signed by the Speaker, Therese Terlahi, and attested to by myself, the Legislative Secretary.
Thank you so very much, Speaker Therese Terlahi and Legislative Secretary Amanda Shelton. And it would be my honor if at this time, if I call up the Council General, please join us, the President of the Japan Club, and the members that were mentioned here. It might have to be all of you, so please join us up here so we can make the official presentation. So on behalf of the 36th Guam Legislature, we make this official presentation of this resolution to you. We congratulate you for your partnership, your dedication, and your service to the community of Guam. More importantly, us always coming together and sharing and helping the community. So with that, 50 years, 50 golden years, please. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, it only be fitting if I extend the microphone to the gentleman up here to just say a few words to the people of Guam and to those watching us on live stream to share a few words on behalf of the Japan Club and the Council General's Office. Please.
Okay. Thank you very much. My name is Kazu Aoki. I'm the president of Japan Club of Guam. First of all, we take it seriously, this kind of award. Japan Club of Guam, 50 years anniversary this year. Also, Japanese school, secondary school, also 50 years this year. Meaning 1972. It was I was a high school student. On that time, already former pioneer Japanese living here and then build up Japan Club of Guam and also a Japanese school, secondary school. It's long history. It's not like up down, flat life. Of course, up down, but 50 years after now, we have a big organization. So, as you know, we have a lot of action plan. Biggest item action is, as you know, Akimatsuri. Akimatsuri this year, we have 42,000 people join Ipao Park. It was a record since 41 times. Yes. So maybe governor also joined Akimatsuri Park, no, Ipao Park. I think it's so surprised. And then our, Japan Club board member provided everything. So we are really, really, it's good, how do you say, teamwork. Yeah, and then, this ceremony, this award is all in our 50 years history. Now, we are next 50 years, we must be more effort and then good relation for Guam community. Please help us a lot, please. And thank you very much.
Yes.
どうもありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much, Speaker Teraki and Vice Speaker Mia Barnes, and Secretary Amanda Shelton, Senator. Thank you very much. 50 years ago, that was 1977, accidentally Mr. Shoichi Yokoi was discovered in the jungle. So I think memories about the war were still much alive in that period. And so in that situation, Japan Club of Guam started its activity and has been struggling and has been making every effort to build and strengthen our friendship between Guam and Japan. Today, we enjoy excellent relations between Japan and Guam. It was a result and fruits of many people, not only Japanese, but also Armenian people, to get to this point. So, as President Aoki has just told, it is important for us to continue our efforts to level up our relations now that we enjoy today. Anyway, thank you very much. Now, on behalf, I am honorary president of the Japan Club, so I'm in an honorary position, but on behalf of the Japanese government, I'd like to thank you to give such a very memorable occasion. And I thank you, your kind consideration. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Council General, and also Mr. President. And to all of you here this morning, thank you for coming out to this very, very special resolution presentation on to acknowledge the work that the Japan Club has done in the community. But as we continue our relationships, coming together as one and working closely for partnership, for collaboration, to be one family here on One Team Guam. And more importantly, I'd like to note for the record that this is a legislative resolution that was voted by all the members of the 36th Guam legislature. So I would be remiss if I didn't share with you that this resolution will be archived in the history of the legislature for generations to come. And if anyone would like to have a copy, of course it's online. It's streamlining right now, and you're more than welcome to click on the internet, and you'll definitely find it. But again, on behalf of our people of Guam and the 36th Guam legislature, we recognize all the hard work that you have done. So, undunklo na si Diyos masi, si Diyos ang binidisi hamzu todos. Merry, Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year. God bless you. We can have all, yes, give yourselves a round of applause. And I would be honored if all of you please join us up here so we can get one big photograph. Thank you so very much.